afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Jake Junis will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He will lead this one off today.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Trout stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. And the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box now, Justin Bohr. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand one, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Jaime Barria is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Cozart is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The second baseman.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Lays off 1-0. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons is there. Flip of his glove for 1. Throw to Bohr. They get the double play, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Stepping up now, Zach Cozart. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
After it is Hamilton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Bonifacio. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
At the plate, David Fletcher. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Simmons is off at first with 2 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Merrifield blows it in. Speared on the dive. Touché, sir. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Lucas Duda now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
The first baseman, Lucas Duda.
First offering on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan Lucroy can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Striding in, Ryan O'Hearn. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is line to left. Goodwin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Dozier stands at second with 2 gone. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. It's over the batter's eye and onto the grassy area in center. My goodness, a huge home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was groomed right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's 2-0 Kansas City. So striding in, Shohei Ohtani hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So there's the first down here in the Angels' third, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondesi picks it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto.
So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
With two outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Coming in is Goodwin. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Ready now for L.A. Justin Bour. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Now that's popped up. Merrifield has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third base.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Royals lead it 2-0. Striding into the box, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Ohtani is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. In time to first, and there are two away. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
He'll try again. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Ohtani. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Angels.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs just yet, and 4 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's Merrifield. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 hit back up the middle. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So stepping in, Brian Goodwin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball one. The set and the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Justin Bohr, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Upton would be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Salvador.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And this is low, ball one. One and one to count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hamilton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps up.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more if they're with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Merrifield.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bonifacio on second. Hamilton on at first with 2 down. Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 3 and the Angels 2. Digging in now, Justin Upton. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The designated hitter, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonifacio is there to put it away for out number 1. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Ian Kennedy is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. David Fletcher will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Fletcher is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fastball well outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Misses. Ball 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Albert Pujols will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Upton at third. Simmons over at second. Fletcher is over at first with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Shohei Ohtani.
Now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box, Mike Trout, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The set and the 2-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The set and the 2-1. This one's down to third. Dozier picks it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Angels 4 and the Royals 3. Albert Pujols will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Angels. Now catching, number 5, Albert.
Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Kevin Smith is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 44, Kevin Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. To second for 1. To Bohr, and they get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Bohr takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 55 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 55.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brian Goodwin.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bohr will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gordon going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Digging in, Zach Cozart. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Cozart at second with 2 down. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hamilton going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angel strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Angels. Luis Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 40, Luis Garcia.
Salvador Perez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's Simmons at short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Into the box, Jorge Bonifacio, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He pulls this one into right. Ohtani is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still down 5-3. Kevin McCarthy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
Leading off the inning, David Fletcher, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. The Royals entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
0-2, here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Smith.
Digging in, Kevin Smith, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Fletcher on at first, nobody out. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, The right
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Wow.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Goodwin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Going after it is Gordon. And they can't run it down. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance. But after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Bour. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Lucas.
Ready once again,
Duda.
Lucas Duda. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Royals first baseman.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brad Boxberger.
Justin Upton will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 now to Upton. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. And he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance coming up for KC. They'll be chasing two. It's 5-3. Cody Allen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
So here's the Royals DH, Ryan O'Hearn. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 66.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Fletcher is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A bouncer up the middle. Fletcher is up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready now, Salvador Perez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jaime Barria earns the win, his 2nd. Cody Allen hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.